in a graphical UI as well. So if you will, you can make any changes to your volume partitions in this UI. If well, the recovery, the SDR will be started right after the last options. So before this point, you're not making any change to the server. Once you click OK to all previous steps, you're going to have this server overwritten with the recover data. After the recovery is done and you boot up the machine, you will have everything the same as the crashed server. Okay? If your crashed server has Exchange running, and then you perform your normal Exchange application recovery using the agent-based backup and restore. So the same theory goes to the local recovery process. So imagine your backup set is stored on a USB or a tape drive. You're basically using the same sequence to recover the whole thing onto this new box. If you look at your environment, for example, you've got multiple types of hardware. This is HP, IBM, or Dell machines. You might want to create a single SRD recovery disk that can boot up all these different types of machines. So in Backup Exam 2012, you're given a way to create your own customized recovery disk. So you can add in additional network storage drivers into this recovery disk so that when disaster happens, this single SRD can boot up multiple machines in your environment. Also, if you prefer to use that SRD on a USB device, you can make your own with these few commands, and then you basically copy everything from that CD SRD onto this USB SRD. So next time you can just stuck in your USB thumb drive or USB hard disk, boot up the machines, and then you recover everything onto this box. So data deduplications. We support the SDR being stored on a digit folder as well. But the only thing that you're going to be aware is the data has to be rehydrated to a backup access server. So you cannot just perform a recovery from a DZIP folder. The data has to be rehydrated into the backup access server first before it can be used for recovery purpose. But other than that, we can still leverage the deduplication options in BE to perform SDR. So by deduplication, we mean we're backing up only those unique data. We are not backing up the same data multiple times. Okay? So we're just launching another new tools for the partners and for the customers, the BEDAT, the deduplication assessment tools, backup access deduplication assessment tools. With these tools, it's only a small executable. You can load it on your machines, any service that you will. You can run it, and then you can see the actual saving with the DZIP technologies before and after, okay? Before you actually invest in the deduplication options for BE. So what's been changed for licensing for what I've just talked about, the new features in BE? For B2V, P2V, point-in-time conversions, bare metal recovery, dissimilar hardware recovery, there is no additional license involved. Good news for the customers. In the past, basically you had to get backup exec for data protections, Symantec system recovery for your DR purpose. So now we combine these two into one single offerings. So what you have to do if you have BE maintenance, you get a free upgrade to BE 2012 and you get all the latest SDR offerings for free. So we have two sites for backup exec related information. The first one is if you want to find anything BE related, backup exec related, go to backupexec.com. And please make sure you go to the trialware link and download a 60 days trial copy of BE 2012 for the trial. Anything to do with SSR, system recovery, you go to SymantecSystemRecovery.com and go and find your required information. And also we have the PartnerNet here. So in there you can find all the white papers, competitive battle cards. So how we stand against Vim, for example, customer presentations. We're going to upload these presentations PowerPoint to the PartnerNet later for you to be able to download. So backupexec.com, SymantecSystemRecovery.com, and PartnerNet are your go-to place for BE related information. So this is basically it for the first SDR sections. We're going to have some time for Q&A. I also have a few gifts to be given out based on what I've just talked about. Any questions regarding SDR?
ผู้เข้าร่วมสัมมนาท่านใดมีคำถามไหมคะอยากจะถามมิสเตอร์ซิมเลียนไหมคะมีไหมเอ่ยเดี๋ยวเรามีของรางวัลให้ด้วยนะคะสำหรับผู้ที่มีคำถามค่ะมีไหมเอ่ยมีไหมคะ
I have 5 gifts to be given out.
เดี๋ยวเรามีของรางวัลแจกให้ด้วยนะคะ
A notebook and a USB thumb drive with all the latest
ใช่ค่ะเป็น
BE
thumb drive
information. If you don't have any questions, I've got 5 questions
ไม่งั้น
that
หนู
you can
สุ่ม
attempt.
เอาใครดีเอ่ยเอาคุณพี่ท่านนี้ละกันค่ะคุณพี่มีคำถามจะถามไหมคะพี่ละค่ะมีค่ะใช่ค่ะ
Please go back to customize this one. Yes. If we need to create a customer recovery this with different hardware, we should customize or backup exec or WinPE.
No. What you have to do is to go to backup exec.
Yes.
There's an option in the file menu.
You mean we need to customize our backup exec console?
No. The WinPE is a standard Windows, a mini Windows.
Yes.
There's nothing you need to configure.
Yeah.
You only have the options to add in additional drivers.
Oh.
to the default database of drivers.
Yes.
If you believe your servers are not being covered in those default drivers.
Okay.
So for example, this is a 10 years old machine.
Yes.
And these latest SRD probably will not have the required drivers to load the network or storage controller in this box. So in that case, you go into your backup console. I want to customize a recovery disk. And then you are being presented with the option saying, which driver do you want to add into the default database? And then if you want to select a storage controller drivers or a network drivers, these two are the main additions that you can add into the default SRD.
Okay. If we create one customized recovery disk, we can use to another server. You mean we add more than one storage driver in this disk?
If this is a CD,
Yes.
once this customized CD is made, you cannot add any new additional driver because it is not rewritable for a CD. But if it is an USB recovery disk, you can go and add any new drivers at any time.